Greetings Corpers, Solar Logic at you here. Today I'm going to be hopefully giving you guys a useful video for those of you people that are just starting out in the game and kind of looking to get a basic understanding of the game and what's already out and kind of how to get started type thing. So those of you guys that have some experience, this will obviously just be already known material to you. So this is going to be in reference to Star Citizen 2.6.2, which is the latest build as of the time of recording this video. When you boot the game up here, you'll notice that you'll get to this main menu here. Now this is going to be where you'll select which game mode you would like to play. We have 3 different game modes in Star Citizen right now: Arena Commander, Star Marine, and the PU, or the Persistent Universe, as you'll commonly hear it called. We just use PU as an abbreviation for short. Now, Arena Commander is it's a separate module within the game. It's where you will basically go dogfight people in a small arena-style situation. You can do Vandal Swarms there, stuff like that, and earn REC for things to purchase rentable ship weapons and ships in the REC store. We'll go over that in a separate video. I don't want to get you guys too crazy here. Star Marine is another game module. That is first-person shooter. That's where you'll do team death matches and capture the objectives and stuff like that. So, like I said, separate game modules. So you're mostly going to be probably interested with the MMO, or the alpha MMO, as what we're playing now, which is the universe. So let's go ahead and click on universe, and it's going to bring us to our next menu. You'll notice there's going to be 2 spaceports, Crusader and Area 18, and then down below is going to be hangars. Now, if you just have the Mustang or the Aurora starter packs for the $45 or whatever, you will probably only have, underneath the hangars, you will probably only have the Southland hangar here, or the VFG Industrial. So, now the hangars, we're going to touch on that first. The hangars are a good place to spawn your ship, check them out, configure them, change weapons, and stuff like that. You cannot fly out of your hangars into the universe. That's currently not available. But it is a good place if you own ships that are not currently flight ready yet, but they are hangar ready. You can spawn them in there and kind of check them out. So let's go ahead and give you guys a demonstration of the hangar real quick. I'm going to go ahead and load into the Revel and York hangar. Your hangar is going to look cosmetically different than mine, but fundamentally they will be the same. So we'll go ahead and load in here. And this would be a good place to kind of get you guys familiar with the basic controls as well. I already have a couple of ships in here. So we'll take you guys from the beginning, and when you spawn in, you're going to notice there's going to be a big open area here. This is obviously where your ships are going to spawn. Now, to spawn your ships, because your hangar is probably going to be empty, you're going to walk around and you're going to look for these little blue-greenish teal dots on the floor. And that's where you're going to look, and you're going to see one that says type vehicle, size 1 to 2. The type vehicle obviously means spaceship or other vehicle. The size is going to be the important part that you want to look at here. If you have a small ship such as the Mustang or the Aurora, you are going to have a size 1 to 2 vehicle. Okay, so you are going to use mouse button left, click on that guy. That's going to bring up a menu for you to spawn a ship, and you will find your ship here in this menu. Click on it, and it should automatically spawn in for you. In this case, they just drop in. Now you'll notice that you're going to get some more of these little blue dots here, and those are going to be where you can customize your ship weapons. Okay, this ship currently looks like it has 2 weapons and a couple missiles up on top. The power plant shows up on this guy, I think, along with the paint job and a cooler, I believe, in the back. Yep, so a cooler. So if you had items where you could change these out, you could change them out. But good place to, get in your ship, learn how it works, learn how to get in and out of it, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get in our ship here. And then you can go ahead and also get into the pilot seat. Now your interaction keys for all these things, whenever you walk up to your ship and it says enter ship, you're going to press the F as in Frank button on your keyboard, and that will automatically, as you just saw there, start the animation for your guy to get in your ship. Now you're going to see the enter pilot seat. Press F one more time and he's going to enter his pilot seat. Remember, we cannot fly from here, but we can get in and check them out and get a feel for them, So now that we're in, all the doors are closing up, all that kind of stuff, just like normal. We can press the Z as in Zeta key, and that will give us the ability to free look around inside of our ship. This also works for when you're in the universe as well. It works the same way. Press Z and you can look around your ship. Hold down the Z button and you will notice that I can zoom in. It's going to automatically zoom me in. Now I can change my screens on my ship. And I can change the screens up here. And I'm just simply holding down Z and left mouse clicking. This isn't really the best place to do that, and then press Z again. It's going to go back to the normal view. Now you're going to hold down F to exit the pilot seat. He's going to go through his power down sequence here, and then he's going to get out. And any other type of items that you have in your ship, like such as the bed here in the back of the Aurora, you will be able to press F and interact with those as well. And we'll start the animation. So you'll notice that in my hangar I have probably a few ships that you can automatically spawn, and they all are dependent on their size. You'll notice that directly underneath this big guy here, it's a Type 4, and it says item, the RSI Constellation Phoenix. So that's that. So that should pretty much do it for the hangar. You can customize your hangar if you do have some flair and stuff like that. Just by basically looking around at the walls and at the floors of your hangar, you'll notice that some more blue dots are going to show up. There's one for the wall. We'll go ahead and give you guys a quick demo here. We can go ahead and put a poster on the wall if we want to. Stuff like that. So you can customize your hangars. It's pretty neat. It's going to be real neat when multiplayer hangars come out. But enough with the hangar. Let's get you guys into the PU or Persistent Universe. So let's go ahead and exit the main menu. Okay guys, now that we're back at the main menu here, click on Universe again, and you'll notice that we've already been in our hangar there, so we're not going to worry about that. Now we have two spaceports that we can visit, Crusader or Area 18. Area 18 is basically a tech demo. That is a destination that we will be able to eventually fly to and land at when the in Star Citizen, hopefully Alpha 3.0 hits live. So basically it's just kind of there to kind of showcase and for us to kind of go in and check it out, to kind of see what all is going to be there type thing. There are a few things you can do in there. There are a couple shops. There's a clothing store and a gun store that you can go buy first-person shooter weapons with, and then the clothing store, obviously, you can buy clothes for your character. The things in there you can buy using in-game alpha currency. So as you do missions and stuff, which we'll get to in a minute, you can go there and buy weapons and clothes and stuff like that. Keep in mind that ship weapons and stuff of that nature are not currently purchasable with in-game alpha currency. Those you have to either spend UEC, REC to get, and UEC you obviously have to purchase with real-life money. So the best chances there are to use probably REC, which is rental equipment credits. We won't get off into that, but that's pretty much Area 18. We're not going to focus on that. We're just going to go into Crusader, which is the, the persistent universe of Star Citizen. So let's go ahead and load in, and I may cut this part out here just so you guys don't have to watch the loading screen, because it does take a minute or so to load. So alright, now we're spawned into Port Alisar, is where we actually spawn in the universe. It is a station that orbits the planet Crusader in the Stanton star system. So once we spawn in here, we're going to wake up in our Easy Hab module. It's a habitation module, just basically a place for us to crash and spawn in. So as you spawn in, you'll look to the left here, and you will have a little storage closet here that basically stores your spacesuit or your current outfit that you were wearing. So you can press F4 on your screen, and that'll get you out to third person view, and then press F4 one more time, and then press the Z as in Zeta key like we did in the hangar, and that'll give you the ability to basically use the mouse and rotate around your character and kind of have a look at your guy here to see that he is wearing his EVA or flight suit currently. So whenever you spawn, you will spawn wearing your EVA or flight suit. Now if you wanted to, you could look over at your hangar here and press the F key, and you'll notice that your guy is going to change clothes from his EVA or flight suit to his civilian clothes. Press F4 again, press the Z key, we can zoom around, have a look at our character. Okay, and just press the F4 key one more time to go back to first person, and we are all set to go. Now we'll head out, and we're going to be heading down to the ship terminal room, which is going to be that room down there. So as you walk down the stairs here, you'll come down into that room, head to our right.
Welcome to the Port Alisar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue.
Pretty self-explanatory. The little voice there pretty much tells you to walk up to a screen. I'm going to get the use icon, press F.
A reminder that vehicles left unattended
These screens are kind of buggy right now in this build. There, we got one that worked. Now that's going to bring up your ship to spawn. If you have multiple ships, it's going to show you that list of ships. We're going to keep it simple. We're just going to spawn. What should I spawn? What should I spawn, guys? We'll just do the Aurora CL. How's that sound?
Selection confirmed. Your ship is currently being delivered to the launch platform.
So it's going to spawn our ship on pad D07. Now there are 4 struts at Port Alisar: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. Each strut is going to have a ship terminal just like this here, with screens around it and all that stuff. So, when it says D07, that is basically going to be the terminal that we are currently on. And as you look around, it's going to say D05 through D08. You'll notice that I'm pretty much heading toward the ship indicator on my screen there that says RSI Aurora CL. So anytime I look away from it, you're going to notice that it's going to turn into a visual indicator on the screen there. As I turn, it's going to move, so it's always going to basically point me in the direction of my ship. So now we need to have a spacesuit on before we head outside, so there's always a changing station before each airlock I should say. But before we head out, there are a couple of stores here at Port Alisar that you can actually visit. One of them being the Garrity Defense. This is where you can purchase new flight suits, new armor suits, stuff like that. To do that, you will simply just walk up to one of these suits here, and you'll notice that it says try on or equip now. Use the mouse wheel to scroll between try on and equip, or in the case if you don't have one purchased, such as this right here, it'll say try on and buy. So we can try it on, press F, it's already selected, so it's going to allow us to try it on. You can check it out, what it looks like on your character. Press the F key again to exit. Now if you wanted to buy the item, you would use the mouse wheel, scroll down, and it's going to select buy. And then you'd press the F key there, and it's going to bring up the menu to be able to buy the suit. It looks like I currently have enough money to buy the suit, but we're not going to. We're just going to exit out. And then there's one more store here, two more stores actually. The live fire weapons, this is where you would buy your first person shooter weapons. So you can come in here and it's the same concept. Scroll between inspect and equip now, and if you don't own it, it should bring up, looks like I already own all these. That's the only weapon here. The handguns, same thing. You can buy med pins. These are useful for healing your character. That's where you'll restock your med pins there, and if you needed ammo, you would buy ammo for your weapons here in the ammo crate. So, but let's head out and let's start flying, and then we'll get you guys up to speed on how to get started doing missions as well. So we're going to go ahead and put our flight suit on here, our EVA suit. Back in the first person. The guy here is going to be kind enough to open the door for us. We'll go ahead and wave to him while we're here. Why not? Okay, now we're going to head up to our ship, which was on pad 7 or 8. Pad 7, I believe. DO7. There's our ship. We can customize our ships and stuff here too, but it's a little bit buggy. I recommend if you're going to do any weapon changes or component changes to your ship, you do it in the hangar. So let's go ahead and hop in our ship and we're ready to fly, and I'll get you guys up to speed on how to do missions and the mission system and the Mobi-Glass. Take the controls here.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Okay, now that your ship's all started up, you are pretty much ready to fly. If you're using default controls, you can press space bar. First, I'm going to turn our headlights off, or our search lights, because I really don't like them. So you're going to press left Alt and T. T is in Tom. And that'll turn those lights off for you. Now we're going to press space bar and we're going to ascend straight up.
Takeoff complete.
We can ascend up to a decent little altitude here. And then we can press the N key to retract our landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
And then the mouse obviously is going to move your ship around in all directions. And then the throttle keys and all that are pretty much the same as walking around. So WASD and so on. So, but let's get you guys started on the Mobi-Glass mission system so you guys can do missions and earn REC in-game. You're going to press the F1 key, and that's going to bring up your Mobi-Glass menu. Now you're going to notice that there's going to be a bunch of boxes and stuff here. In the top right-hand box, it's going to show you your current Alpha UEC currency. This is in-game currency that you earned by doing missions in the Alpha Persistent Universe. It's Alpha UEC, not UEC. So this currency here, you can only use to purchase the limited in-game purchasable items that we currently have. So the big green box here, that's going to be your mission scheduler. Go ahead and click on that box, and it's going to show you on the left-hand side your list of available missions that you are able to do. So we are just going to choose a pretty easy mission to get things started. We will just do the PI wanted, and as soon as we click it, we're probably going to get some narration here. So,
Thank you for getting in touch with me. My husband recently died aboard the Gundo Kovalek station, but the company is refusing to pay out his insurance claim.
Because they say he was at fault. It's ridiculous. There is no way that's true. I know my husband. Darnell had his problems, but that is all in the past. I want you to go to the Kovalex station and send me evidence that my husband is innocent. But even if you find out that he isn't, you'll still get paid. I know your time is valuable, and really, I just want to know the truth. I've attached the insurance claim to get you started. Good luck. And I hope to hear from you soon, one way or another.
Okay, so now once you've clicked on the mission and you've heard that, you can look over here and it says the reward is 1,000 Alpha UEC for completing this mission. So this mission is pretty straightforward. I recommend this be the first mission that you do just to familiarize yourself with the mission system. Press F1, or you can come down here and click these two squiggly lines back here, which will take you back to the main menu, and then press F1 and that'll exit your multi-glass. Now, as you've done that, you'll notice that we have an indicator at the top right of our screen that is going to point us in the direction of our current objective. So we need to bring that into our field of view, like so. Now, to get to our objective, we'd have to fly through that planet, and we can't obviously fly through planets. We can fly through space, not through planets. To pull up your available destinations, or your jump points, rather, you will press the B as in Bravo key, and you'll notice that if I try to jump directly to our mission objective, it tells me that it's obstructed in orange letters. So we need to find a way around the planet to get to our objective, which is pretty simple. We're just going to select one in the general location. It's going to be all green. Once you have that centered on your ship's point of view there, you just press F and it's going to
Quantum travel initiated.
take us there.
Quantum travel complete.
Radar contact.
Fly off, city. Is that your business?
Now you'll notice that we have our destination. We are clearly able to jump to it, so we're going to go ahead and jump there and get away from these pirates.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
And I won't go through the whole duration of the mission with you guys, but this pretty much gives you the...
This Kovalex shipping hub is currently closed to the public.
It gives you
We
the
apologize for the inconvenience.
basics of how to navigate in space, how to access missions, how to do stuff like that. Feel free to go ahead and, do this mission. It's kind of fun. Kovalex is kind of a neat place. It's an abandoned shipping hub. That'll pretty much do it for this video, guys. I'll try to create another video, and we will do maybe something on REC and Arena Commander and some of the other game modules and stuff like that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.